Welcome to Brandon's Garage. I'm working on my 2014 Dodge Caravan looking to replace the thermostat. There's many videos showing me how to do this, and I'm a total DIYer. This is my first time, so here goes. First things first, we're going to take a 13 mil socket and take off the steering wheel reservoir. Taking that off, got to get it over. Find something to keep it over. To be determined. Take the air filter off. To get better access at the thermostat. I'm going to take the hose off right there, that hose clamp, to take this right out of the way. Okay, that got the air filter housing out of the way. Now I'm going to take the air filter out. It looks nice and clean. Maybe it could use a replacement, but I don't have that with me, so we'll do that another time. And it's taking out the bottom housing. My understanding is there's 3 clips on the bottom that should pop out with a little bit of work. I'm going to put the phone down to do that. Alright, after a little bit of looking, I realized there was a skid plate under that. Before I start taking out components of the thermostat and the radiator fluid leaking all over the place, this skid plate was underneath of it and would have spread it all over the place. So after a bunch of struggling, there's 2 nuts and 2 clips that needed to come out, and now I can get my bucket under there, my catch basin for all the leaking out radiator fluid. Here we go. Okay, I've got the bolts loosened and I've got the spring clamp slid back. That takes a little bit of work to get it back, but got it done, and now I should just be able to take the thermostat out. Here's the old one versus the new one. They look like they're the same, so we're going to go ahead and put the new one in. Okay, I've got the bolts back in. Now just to get that spring clamp back in place, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, but it has to be done. Of course, I'm going to be checking for leaks at the thermostat there as I'm filling, to make sure that I've got everything tight. I believe I do, but it's always better be safe than sorry. Okay, I just took this for a drive to get it warmed up, as I didn't have a whole lot of coolant that I got in the radiator. So what I'm going to do is open that bleeder valve on the thermostat that I can get in there with my Phillips head. I took a look at it probably doesn't show much on the video, but I took a look at this beforehand, and I think it's drawn down a little bit, so I'll add some radiator fluid to the reservoir, and make sure there's no air in the system, and we should be good to go. Everything, put the engine cover back on, and we'll probably wait till everything cools off and dries out to put that skid plate on, but that's how this is going to go. Things I've learned are it'd be a good idea to have a bungee cord. I don't have one. I saw in one video someone using sort of gooseneck pliers to take that spring clamp off the hose line. If I had those, that would have been easier, I'm sure. But other than that, things went pretty much as expected, except for that skid plate, which I'm sure is going to be a pain in the butt to get back on. Anyways, that's it for me.